Okay, so let's switch to Shameless Plug, where I will talk a little bit about what offering we have. I guess like someone is not muted and there is ring calling. Okay, anyway. Um, okay, so what's about what is this Shameless Plug? This is try of introducing some products and telling you what we have in shop, what you can buy to support us, and what kind of new stuff coming, especially from the perspective of the Dasharo Pro package and from the perspective of the hardware. Um, and yeah, this is mostly because of we would like to track the information related to evolution of 3M Deb sales process and marketing product marketing process, and we would like to be quite transparent what we have. Yeah, we will talk about hardware services, services for Zarhus for embedded Linux area, the Dasharo Propagate enterprise stuff, and couple other stuff. So we always got these small adapters, like this KGP D16 adapter for flashing, some USB data blocker for those who doing the validation, and then we also added the NitroKey 3A Mini, which is like a referral link to NitroKey. So if you use this referral link buying essentially anything, then 3M Deb benefits from that. We have quite a lot of TPMs. Unfortunately, the MSI TPMs are sold out right now. We're thinking about two paths. Either we will find a source for those TPMs because there is demand for those TPMs. Either we will probably produce ourselves. We did that many times. So producing TPM with correct pinout is not an issue for us. Of course, it would be probably slightly more expensive because we don't doing like 1,000 order quantity, but more like a tens or 100, and that's why the pricing is slightly higher. But then at least you have something on the market, not like with the OEMs, which just like after mainboard die, there is no way to get TPMs. There are also some old TPMs like this LibreBox. There are some people asking for that if that will fit into some designs. So we still have some. If someone wants, then you can go to the shop and buy. So we brought back the Optiplex, and the idea with this Optiplex is, as I said already, to enable some tech preview features. There is already pre-order. It depends on the configuration. And what we're planning for this board, we already have management engine neutering. Of course, this is very old hardware. This is Ivy Bridge hardware. So you have to think if you want to have this kind of heating machine in your home. But on the other side, it's cheap and it's capable. So that's that it's still capable. You can put 32 gigs of RAM there. So still you can run CubesOS with some limited number of VMs. I guess there are people running CubesOS with 16 gigs. That's completely fine. We're planning trench boot for that. We're planning SMI transfer monitor. There is plan for UEFI capsule updates. Definitely, there is something which we call new measured boot, because current implementation of measured boot in the ecosystem in core boot is like have some limitation and have some compliance issues. The same thing with the UEFI, especially when used as a payload. There is problem with transitioning the measured boot between those two stages, and that's why we planning to integrate that in the new releases of Dasharo. I think about CubesOS certification, but I have to talk with Marek about that. It would be probably on CubesOS Summit when we will see if this old hardware make any sense. If not, then I guess it could be installed, but without certification. And there is even NVMe disk support through some adapter. So it was tested, it works. So you can even have like very fast disk connected to it, fast and modern. There is also Odroid H4 Plus in the shop as a pre-order. Yeah, the Shadow's still coming for it. I guess it will take some time, but beginning of the Q4 there should be a release. And future plan for this platform is to make it a kind of new platform like Turbot was, like Minoboard Turbot was, as a training platform for low-level security. So I'm using it for hardware I/O. There will be OST2 training, so we will train UEFI security, UEFI development, core boot development on that platform, Intel boot guard provisioning, evaluation. So yeah, so that would be and it's very cool dual use hardware. You can use it for your home lab, for NAS. It has two Ethernet ports, a couple USBs, so you can use it as a video server. So yeah, very nice hardware, very nice community, and open schematics. In case of services, we have Zarkus OS services. Some stuff which we right now focusing on is related to WebKit, Bluetooth, and payment stuff. So if you have anyone interested in embedded Linux who planning this kind of application, then yeah, we would be glad to talk. Some stuff we're doing is, for example, WebKit Bluetooth payment research so it's kind of evaluation of the Bluetooth stack. Then service stability, WebKit service stability on platforms under load and so on given ARM platforms typically. This is everything made with Zarhus embedded Linux distribution. There is also suspend mechanisms, so like a kind of deep sleep states on the ARM platforms, which we're testing. So essentially like mobile payment systems and this kind of handheld devices based on ARM could benefit from that kind of service. In case of Dasharo Pro Enterprise package, which was formerly called Dasharo Entry Subscription, there is not much new here, but just to let you know, under the desktop, we will have all the MSI stuff plus the Optiplex stuff. For the appliance, we have PCNGs, and we adding right now the Odroid. And then there is this network appliance with CBIOS. Right now, there is just PCNGs. So this is like a very costly release, I would say. It takes time. And as I said, I have to transition to a new validation framework. But the point is that this is still something that if you want to support us and you want to support your PC Engines device with new firmware, that's the yearly subscription. Then you can buy, of course, for 2 years the Pro package for desktop and for 3 years. And then there is also transition from UEFI to heads for the NV41 laptops. Of course, you can gain those laptops, or you can buy probably the same thing from Nova Custom. But yeah, that's the pricing. If you're looking for those information, you can find those on shop3m.com. Feel free to visit us. I guess this is all for this presentation. Let's see if there is anything on the chat. I guess we have some time. Same up for Haswat's like Skyway. Next. Mm. 3MDEP OpenTPM status. This is TWPM. There was this project. Let me drop you a link. Yeah, I guess like from time to time I getting question about it, and people are interested in open source platform module. The project, I would say it's failure because we under evaluated the quality and state of the open ecosystem for FPGA. development. And this ecosystem is still immature. I guess to some extent it's similar to Rust for embedded, like in Fobnail. But my point is that we tried to do this project and we failed doing the FPGA transition between LPC and SPI interface, because over SPI interface there is ability to flash Microsoft reference implementation to STM32 and just have a TPM. I guess we even had some results, but a lot of delays, some instabilities, and essentially this was not production quality. But I guess like we moved the expectation and move the how to say that, move the needle in direction of implementing open TPM quite far. And if someone will in future try to do this again, I guess they can pick this up. Everything is open, everything is on the repositories. Yeah, Thierry.
You say there is a problem like with the open specification, and what were the challenge? What were the stoppers? And I guess the Droid will. Okay.
Not open specification, but open ecosystem for FPGAs.
Yeah, the Droid will also be interested in there. Like what were the blockers? Like what were
you please look at the website. There is a lot of information about what we evaluated. It's just essentially try to explore this project first and see what kind of issues we had, what discussions were. I guess there are a bunch of open issues on the GitHub. So that's also something to explore. Like I guess there are 4 issues. Yeah, but in closed issues there are also discussions. Especially the issue number 20. Let me just make a link. And during that process we also created issues to other open source hardware projects. Some are open, some are closed, some were resolved, some are outstanding. So we can see what kind of issues we dealt with. Yeah, and I guess like for now, there is no plan for continuation of this project. Yeah, I guess that you can even check there are some screenshots from Christian that something worked, but to the production and to making this a product, scalable product, it's very far and probably not feasible economically for us. Okay, how we are with time? Okay. Is that secure element, which is one really wants to use, are extremely proprietary? Yeah, I guess Demi, we were not concerned about secure element. We just like a project fall apart at much different location. So first, like I guess like maybe the bad idea was even to trying doing LPC. So LPC will go away. I don't know. It will be forgotten in a couple years. So maybe even thinking that we should do LPC. We wanted to do LPC, so that was the plan. We knew that there is a lot of hardware with LPC, and that's why we wanted to have that interface. But if the assumption is that we're doing only SPI, maybe the situation is much easier. And then, but then also we had some issues with the Microsoft reference implementation. So yeah, I guess someone can get back to that. We also would be glad to work on that, but the point is that right now there is no budget for that. so even the plan is open, plan is available, so someone can look at the plan and think if this plan was good and if it is worth to continue it. If not, then change it, improve it, use that code, leverage what we did, and yeah,